Welcome back to SmackDown Vs Raw 2006 GM mode. I am your host, attackslug, still holding strong, just barely, against Monday Night Raw. Let's check on what's going on the roster, who's hurt, who's fatigued, who's tired, who's unsatisfied. John Cena, I see you, John Cena, and your unsatisfaction on this blue brand, but I have a plan today to handle that. So, obviously, RVD is up there. Everybody else is doing kind of okay, and I'm not that worried about their injury potential. But we know Ray wants to win, whatever. Shawn wants to win, and Triple H wants a title shot. And that he is still content. That has to wait. But we must satisfy one John Cena on the show today, which does mean Fatal 4-Way main event, which also I have some plans there to do things on that level. Otherwise, to hopefully raise the tag team partners of the main feud of Big Show and Randy Orton. Is the plan if I have some handicap matches beating up some job guys. Let's go. So, current champions though, Taker, Big Show, and Edge, Kane, and Christian! At last, he's on his own. So those are the deals. There we have $3 million in the bank, and we have our 6 rivalries. We need to maintain these to hopefully 2 or maybe even 3 thumbs on all 6 of them, if at all possible. So Triple H Mankind, Taker and Shawn, RVD Christian, Kurt and Cena, Jericho Kane, and Big Show versus Randy Orton. Now, that means, obviously, with some people who want things, John Cena, we have some finagling, and hopefully will not ruin these current rivalries. Emails, none. Contractually, what was the contractually on? I got 2 weeks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, next time, we have to sign at least 7 contracts, and I actually might do a thing here to job out, say, a Scotty and or Tajiri, and then just let them go, and then bring in somebody at a higher level on that for the jobbing. We'll see. Shelton Benjamin, gold standard, but on the schedule in Blackpool, England, so therefore Regal must get booked on this show, we are 1 SmackDown away from Unforgiven and Raw taking back over in the ratings war here in GM mode. I am not happy about that, but we still have a SmackDown to book, and thankfully no longer wasting a spot on promos for starting a rivalry, thank God. So we begin with the main event. It will be a fatal 4-way matchup for that World Heavyweight title, which means Shawn Michaels, which means the Dead Man, which means Kurt Angle. And of course, this match is happening because of one man and one man alone, and that is a do. So, fatal 4-way, that's 2 feuds in 1 match for that world title, so Cena will be happy. Now, will that move the belt between 2 feuds? Possibly. Happened before on this show, but they're both in the 90s, so we should be good on those rivalries. Now, match number 5, I said is going to have to be a Mankind and Triple H. Last time was a standard singles matchup, and I want to check on their fatigue level, just to triple check, because we know that Mankind is the hardcore legend, and Triple H, yeah, they're kind of already like a third of the way up there, so I don't want to get crazy. And how about a submission match between those 2 men? So, schedule, back onto it, match number 5, will we see a Mr. Sacco for Triple H? It's possible. Main event, submission has only 2 bars of fatigue on submission match. So submission, singles, yes, Mankind versus The Game. 92 and 91, you'll love to see it. So, otherwise, promo number 2 needs to be that merchandise sponsorship. Elsewhere on the card, we just had a tag match, a tag title match between Big Show and Randy Orton. Therefore, they're back into a bit of singles business, which means put them in a cage. That's 4. Oh yeah, Randy and Big Show can get 4. They have almost no stamina used. They're good. Who will escape the cage? 86 and 85 on that deal for 25 thou for the cage match. Now the US title between Jericho and Kane. They did have a bit of fatigue there on Jericho, so I don't want to go crazy on that, but I want to have something obviously besides a standard one-on-one singles matchup. How many is... Alright, First Blood is 3. Hardcore is what? 4. Iron Man is 5. Tables is 3. We'll do a tables match between these two individuals. They are 5 points apart in popularity, and yes, it will be for that US title. Promo number 1. I feel like we should, on the show before, do the slander, but it has not worked out for us the last couple of times. It's kind of a hit and miss deal there. So we're going to try it and hope for the best on a 30 grand deal. We have some pretty good matches here on this card besides our, I guess, first 2. And of course we have our cruiserweights, and that's going to be a guest referee matchup. Rob Van Dam at 62 and Christian, who is at 65. And the guest referee, you might guess, would be Rey Mysterio at 69. Nice. But that is not going to be for that cruiserweight title on this show. And yes, I told you, we got to build up those tag team partners of Edge and Booker T, because they're dragging down those tag team title matches being in the 70 range when their partners are at 82, 85, whatever else. So that means is the old handicap match. It is a 1-on-2 handicap match, and it will be Booker T at 66 and Edge at 74 versus, I hate to say it, but William Regal in Blackpool, England at 41. I'm sorry, Regal. I do apologize, but we have to do to make this show that much better. So, our show for a fine Wednesday. Regal versus Booker and Edge. RVD versus Christian with Rey as referee. Slandering Raw. Jericho versus Kane. Tables match. US title. Big Show Randy Orton in a cage. Merchandise. Sponsorship. Promo. Mankind. Triple H submission matchup. And Shawn versus Kurt versus Taker versus Cena. 4-way World Heavyweight title. I say a pretty frickin' solid SmackDown. We'll see what the fans say here in Blackpool, England, and on TV. If somehow Regal wins this matchup, all this plan is for naught, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go. He lost, thankfully. Now then, RVD and Christian with Rey as referee. What do we got? It is RVD with the win. Jericho versus Kane, tables match, US title, and Kane, your US champion. Big Show, Randy Orton in the cage. Who escapes? Big Show escapes the cage. Mankind, Triple H, who gon' tap? Mankind taps out. And the main event. The absolute best case scenario here would be for Shawn Michaels to somehow win this matchup. That would satisfy 2 things. Number 1, Cena wanted a matchup for the world title. Number 2, Shawn wants to win. So if both those things came true, I would be so very happy, but I leave it in the hands of the computer once again to see how things play out, and I continue to be salty the lack of pew pew pyro for one Shawn Michaels. But hey, is what it is, man, right? Which brings us to this absolute nightmare happening in our ring on Friday night SmackDown. Taker only has a 1/4 chance of retaining his title, and we have a half and half chance of the title still staying in that Taker and Shawn feud. I don't mind if it goes to a Cena and Angle for the world title, that's fine, but this had to happen, otherwise we have an angry Cena, and we don't need him leaving in the midst of a Kurt Angle feud. Would not be good for SmackDown and the Blue Brand, and our ratings to hopefully crush Monday Night Raw, as it were, because that's all my goal is here. And it's been so close, and I've been ahead just barely, but on the week-to-week, I'm consistently losing. more and more viewers on this broadcast. Double submission. Dead center. No rope breaks. What do you got, gentlemen? You both escaped those deals, as now Deadman wants some of Shawn, and Taker just totally whiffs that punch and waits, because the Olympic wrestling machine is doing his damnedest to win this first fall to a finish. Fatal 4-way on a Friday night. A SmackDown double elbow drop, making sure that does not happen on that submission. So much history with these 4 individuals. Good lord. But Taker now trying to stop that submission, as HBK's head and legs are in that yellow. Cena has a head in the yellow, and Angle and Taker are doing pretty good. Choke slam, John Cena. And now HBK, body in the yellow. Cena, body in the yellow. This match is going to be a quick one here, as Angle already has finish. Already has it. I'll make your ankle hurt. Oh man, Sexy Kurt here with the ankle lock on HBK. Locks it in deep, the heel hook, and no. See, you can't win that way on a 4-way with that submission, Kurt. I'm sorry, it's just not how things go. Pinfall, sure. You could have snuck one, maybe, but that ankle lock was never going to happen. It's never going to happen. But Kurt loves that submission, man. The amateur background is absolutely just running roughshod over HBK here, much like he did to William Regal on the show Monday. So, but he can't get it in. It's not getting all the way to take him tap or snap or crap. So Taker sets up, tests his strength, belly to belly. The downside of doing a fatal 4-way in this game is that means that one man's popularity goes up and 3 goes down, and that's just not great for the overall brand. So you ideally just want to keep on doing these one-on-one deals, and John Cena did not get his attitude adjustment, and now Kurt again has finish. Are we going to see an Angle slam here on somebody, as everyone's fighting back against the possibility of getting that Angle slam, as Taker spins around, Shawn to the outside, and now it's just 3 in the ring, and Angle has finish. So that could get dangerous, as Kurt now hammer throw to the outside, with Taker and Shawn and Cena in the ring and battling it out, tossing them bombs at each other. Taker now has finish. So that last ride to Shawn Michaels, it can't be stopped. If Cena or Angle get into a submission here, that could be it for this matchup. It could be Taker. Oh, Angle slam! Kicks off at the same damn time. Go for the pinfall here. Is it enough? Kurt Angle, new champion, 1. No. Broken up by that dead man. But HBK and Cena are in a world of trouble here. So it's going to be one of those two, I do believe, unless some major luck from either HBK or John Cena. Because right now, they are getting worked over. And here comes Angle from the top. Moonsault on to Taker. Alright, so HBK, Angle, yeah, alright. Have finish, or they're blinking with finish. And Angle slam to John Cena. Can he capitalize? No. Because Taker with the last ride. And sweet chin music. What do we got? Busted open. Busted open. Can Shawn capitalize? Oh my god. Can Shawn capitalize on a busted open John Cena? No, he cannot. Cena is out. Cena is down. And Taker pick up the scraps here as Shawn is doing the Terry Funk punches and a 2 count. What a wild match. What an absolutely wild match. That is just all AI, man. The computer doing their thing and making it quite entertaining for me and hopefully for you. HBK has finish again, but he cannot capitalize on it because of the fatigue levels. The band being tuned up for somebody. Is it for Taker? It appears to be. Don't do the dance, Shawn. Just pin the man. Just pin the man. Oh, the flash roll up! And no. Broken up. That was just nonsense. Blood all over the canvas. And nonsense. You can't see him. And the jackknife cover from HBK. 1, 2. Oh, that could have been it. But no. And the cover. Double cover. Who wins? Who wins? Is it... Who won? Who's the champion? I don't know. A controversial ending. But John Cena, who demanded that world title match, is your new champion. The #1 man on the brand, the face who runs the place, John Cena, eked it out. That was a double pinfall. That was a controversy there, obviously. But the referee's decision stands and is final on this show. Therefore, John Cena is champion. So Shawn Michaels still wants to win. And I think he should have had one there, but that's not a call for me to make. So, okay. That show, I think, should beat Raw, but, you know, I've been wrong before. What else is new? Let's continue and hope everything is still kosher. Raw does that's pay-per-view, right? Pay-per-view, $275K. Raw's rating, a 4-star deal. The Rock's the new champion on Raw. SmackDown does 3.5. I hate you. The golden tongue did me no good. Unforgiven. Stone Cold prevailed, and The Rock is the IC champion over on Monday Night Raw. I have no idea what happened on Unforgiven because I don't get the results here on the pay-per-view results screen. Annoying, but it is what it is. Now, SmackDown was a 3.5-star SmackDown. That was 2. That was 2.5. 3, 4, 4, 4. Life. I need Jericho and Kane to be a 4 or at least a 3.5. Like, what are you doing to me here? Just increase it just a little bit, please. But yes, Raw, 2, 2.5, 2.5, 3, 5 with Stone Cold on that Battle Royal in Victoria, Texas, of course. And 4, Batista and Eddie. Where's, yeah, alright, so Bret, Rock, Austin, Bulldog, and Andre. And so wait, did Rock, alright, so Rock is the IC champion, but he's not on this show, because this was just on their Raw, not on their Unforgiven. So, man, look. Which means fan support. We are back in the second place. It's 4.8 to 5.1, and now the building continues towards the next show. No Mercy. Alright, in Concord, New Hampshire. Building towards that. The roster. What do we got? Happy, happy, happy. Shawn Michaels is unsatisfied. He wants to win very badly. We must make sure that Shawn wins on the show tomorrow. Otherwise, Mankind wants a shot. Randy Orton wants to win. Rey Mysterio wants to win. And Triple H wants a shot. So I think that Mankind, Triple H, and Jericho and Kane U.S. title 4-way tomorrow. Seems like the most logical thing there, but again, they aren't unsatisfied yet. We can put it off here for a little bit with that deal. Fatigue, just Jericho. Otherwise, roster is good. On that 4-way, everybody bled, and Cena is down to almost no fatigue. I love it. Fantastic. Now then, rivalries. Triple H, Mankind, Taker and Shawn, RVD Christian, Kurt Angle, John Cena, Jericho Kane, and Big Show Randy Orton. Thumbs, thumbs, thumbs. I love to see those red thumbs. Anyhow, I'm going to say I'm exhausted. I'll see you next time, right here on this channel, for more videos. And I'm out.